All right, guys. Well, you heard the introductory bark there. I'm sorry if I have to pause abruptly. That is why. So, what we're going to look at in lesson 3.2 is calculating the area of irregular polygons. Basically, what we are going to do is take some weird shapes and break them into smaller shapes that are easier to calculate. So, for example, we're going to be looking at rectangles. So we've broken this weird shape into two rectangles, a blue one and a green one. So the blue one has a height of 24 feet. And then we need the base, which in this case is 11. If we do 24 times 11, we get 264. So the area of this is 264 square feet. Then we're going to try the same thing with this green rectangle. So the green rectangle, we need the base of, but the problem is we don't have that base. We have the base from all this blue edge all the way to this end of the green edge. And that's 25 feet. So what we're going to do is say, well, if that's 25 feet and this part is 11, how much is left for the green? So what we would do is take 25 minus 11 and find that the green part must be 14. Then we're going to do the same thing to find the height. So we want the height of the green, but we don't have it. So what we'll do is say that whole height is 24 because it matches this guy. And we're going to take away 8 because of this section right here in blue. That leaves us with 16. So the height of this is 16. That looks really weird, right? Because 14 is bigger, the side is bigger, but the number 16 is bigger, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But just trust your math, don't trust the picture. So then we're going to do 16 times 14. And we find that the area of the green rectangle is 224. Our last step to find the total area is to take 264 from the green rectangle and add it to 224 from the green, and we get 488 feet squared. That is the total area of this irregular figure. So this next one, what we're going to do is we're going to approach it a little bit differently. What we could do is we could close this off and we could find the area of the whole big rectangle, right? So what we could do is say, well, this is 24 by 16. So we could take 24 times 16 and find that the area of the whole big thing is 384. So the area of the full rectangle is 384. But then we need to take off this section. So what we can do is find the area of that. We know the height is 9, but we don't know the base. So what we can do is we can look at the base here and here. Well, the whole base is 24 because the top tells us so. And we know that this section is 12, so we can take away 12, and we're left with 12. Then we know that this section is 7, so we take away 7, and we're left with 5. So that means that this section must be 5, so we can do 9 times 5 to find our area, which is 45, and then subtract that. So we take 384 for the whole big rectangle, minus 45 because we want to delete this, and we would get 339. And that is 339 square inches. All right. So I'm going to pause this video and I'll start another one for our last two problems that are on the next page.